It's Friday. What? Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Bilo. I am your host, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. And I would like to welcome the returning subscribers. Shout out to you guys, and the special shout out today goes to Kenneth Yalo, Nosibuzi Pozonke. Shout out to you guys. I give shout outs to people who engage with me down on the comment section below. So do make sure to leave your comment, letting me know what you think of the things that I'll be talking about. And the first thing that I want to talk about is Uhlanti, guys. So as we know, Uhlanti has been out with an injury since like early last year. I know, early beginning of the season last year, basically. And now there's something that Uzwane said ukuthi when he was talking about left-footed centre backs ukuthi they only have basically Dube right now, and they're thinking of playing Uhlanti on that side as well. But the problem is he says Uhlanti will not be playing anytime soon because of the fact that Uhlanti is still seems like he's not ready to go back. He's pulling out of tackles and all that jazz, which then means what left on the left back. Now I'm not talking about the left-footed centre back. Now I'm just talking about the left back. That basically means it leaves Mabiliso in a pole position to start, or it could also mean now it could also mean Happy Mashiane would play as a left back if bengadlalisi Mabiliso. I wouldn't mind in either of them because of the fact that Velu Mabiliso I rate him highly, and secondly, as I said before, Mashiane is not really a player obonakala ngathi uzoqala up front, so might as well play there ku left back because it seems like Uhlanti will not be available, which is kind of a shame because we need cover. I'm not saying bengizofuna ukuthi Uhlanti aqale, but still I would have a thing yokuthi you need him for cover, because Mabiliso naye njengamanje you not expecting ukuthi he's going to start every game, and then he needs someone ozomnikeza competition. He needs someone ozomenza ukuthi naye ahleze ephusha, as we've been talking in past episodes ukuthi we need competition, we need depth, so that when there are injuries there's someone who comes in, but even without injuries we just need depth. And speaking of left back and left-footed centre back, you remember Rushwin Dortley. If you don't know Rushwin Dortley, he is a player who plays for a Cape Town Spurs. Now, beginning like saqal transfer window bekusene into yokuthi hey so sign Rushwin Dortley, and apparently Chiefs had agreed a figure 3 million but couldn't find a way to pay Cape Town Spurs. So Rushwin Dortley ended up going overseas. I think was in Finland for my trials. Even the team that he was trialing with, yeah, Shugutu Zobekona and trialing with them and all that stuff. But now apparently he has returned to South Africa, which means that deal did not materialize, which then means since the Chiefs is still looking for a left-footed centre back who can also help as well as a left back, who can play as a left back as well, and is young as well, and Chiefs wanted him, I think manje that chase will resume because of the fact that options really don't seem to be a lot, because it's either he plays for Cape Town Spurs or Chiefs finds a way of paying that amount of money, because I don't think 3 million is a lot of money for a team like Kaizer Chiefs, for a player of that age, 20, and he's not just a centre back player, he's also going to give a cover and competition to Mabiliso on the left side. But tell me guys, what do you think of that signing Rushwin Dortley? Because I really hope Uguti Chiefs can do something, because they've said Uguti they want a left-footed centre back. So sizobona ukuthi kwenzakalani with that. And actually I want the question of the day to come from this thing yokuthi when Uzwana was talking about Uhlanti, and we've seen him as well, like yesterday, the thing I said about Caleb Uguti, he said that about Caleb, yes, he's a good player, but if we find someone better, then we'll sign that player. I'm wondering, Uguti, does that honesty help? Like, because I know, Uguti, honesty is the best policy, right? Uguti, we must be open, we must be communicating, sizwane and everything. Kungabi nezinto ezifihla, but do you think it would hurt the players, the team, the spirit to a certain extent if a coach just is always brutally honest? Don't get me wrong, I love Arthur and he was my role model in Semncane, but I'm just wondering ukuthi will that not affect sometimes abadlali, like njengokuthi assign uCaleb and then uCaleb afike angadlali that well, and then someone says, Zwane says, yeah, it's one of the elements that he lacks in his game. Do you think that will do like the player that good? Because now I feel like uzofila ngathi use exposed njengamanje njengoCaleb. I would feel exposed ukuthi ucoach usethe I'm good but not good enough, because it's something that you would tell me ukuthi let's fix this part of your game, and then yabo I will try and do that. And then to the media, to everyone out there, then the message would be like, no, we're still assessing him. Yeah, but we don't need to know Guti, you're still assessing him because he's not good enough. Let us come with those assumptions, because now I feel like that will now have a bad impact on a player's thinking with, oh, value coach doesn't think I'm good enough. And by saying that, I think it kind of opens up opportunity for Royal AM or whoever is still looking for a striker to come and snatch Upimenyimana, and then we will not have options a striker. I will talk about another striker that is currently with Chiefs later on the video. But for now, I just want you guys to tell me, do you think the brutal honesty that we've seen Zwane give is necessary, or do you think he should just go a bit down? I think he should just turn it a bit down, because wow, it's 7 days before the league starts. We all know this. And before Nkubeg, please subscribe if you haven't, and please like this video so that YouTube can spread it to more people like you. Thank you very much. Now, Dr. Ivan Khoza today announced Uguti there will be Carling Cup, just not the Chiefs and the Pirates. All the 16 teams will be eligible. Premier Soccer League. All of them will be eligible, but now what will happen is we will vote for the 4 teams that will play on the 12th of September. No, not September. Is it? Bad. But the point is, kuzoba nama team of 4. Land izoba sort of like i-Telkom Charity, because Telkom Charity, remember, iqala ngo-9 ekuseni, game yesibili ibe ngo-12, then finally ibe ngo-6. So I think it's going back to those vibes ukuthi this time abantu bazobe bevote. I think Carling Black Label will be making more money out of everyone, because now people will start by voting for the 16 teams, and then you get voted with the 4 and whatever. Bazoyenza man, shame. Good strategy. Anyway, ngiwolo ama-notes am njengamanje, but I know what I want to talk about. I think this thing would have been better if it was just moved like to pre-season, like right now, like this weekend. Ukuthi kube Carling Black Label Cup this weekend, and then siyazi ukuthi next week seqali league, because manje I understand ukuthi i-positioning yabo, I think it's the 12th of November if I'm not mistaken. I-positioning yayo, it's in a way yokuthi mhlambe benzela ukuthi because in the World Cup and all that stuff, but now it's making us look like South Africa were not organized ukuthi ngathi sekufinalize on the last week ukuthi oh these are the competitions that are going to be there. I mean, we had all this time iphele nini league guys, imabe decide manje ukuthi kuzoba ne-Carling Cup, because thina besingazi as Chiefs fans, I didn't know ukuthi what is happening with the Carling Cup. Are we voting, are we not, what's going on? Vote by the way, because I don't drink, so you know, whatever, that's not the point. Anyway, oshinto yamla. I want to talk about Darren Smith, which is interesting. Darren Smith is a striker who joined Chiefs for trials on Thursday. What is it today? It's Friday today, so yesterday. So he joined the Chiefs for trials, and in an interview in January, in the kickoff, he said he didn't want to come back to South Africa. I'm going back to this thing because I think it's significant. How is it significant? Because Mpilo, we're looking for a striker, so why are we going back to my interview in January? I'll tell you why. Because he said that he doesn't want to play in South Africa because he wants to level up his football. Fine, we get that. And now he was playing in Finland, right? He played in Finland, and then I think in 61 games he scored 31 goals, which is a good record. He was a Golden Boot winner twice, I think, and then he also was a player of the season, whatever. And it shows the potential, but ended up leaving the team. Manje, my thing is, he said he wants to level up his football, one, and number two, because when he's that side, nobody knows him, and people mabekhuluma izinto, they can't say certain things or talk about him ngenye indlela. That worried me ukuthi, it worries me right now ukuthi he's currently trialing with a team like Chiefs. And isingabalandeli be-Chiefs, we know this, not abalandeli be-Chiefs kuphela, Chiefs Pirates. Umdlali simjikela kade simthanda. Like uParker was such a good player for Chiefs, but in the past 2 seasons ngenxa ukuthi nje ubengathandwa abanye abantu, they were like, hey, uParker this, uParker that. Umuntu oseseve i-team for such a long time, even Matoho bebeboza vele bona in the past 2 seasons, no Katos, but they've been good players for us, but sakwazi ukubajikela. Imagining this Smith striker, Darren Smith, ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani ngaye if kukuthi he pays so much attention to what people say, to a point ukuthi he wouldn't play in South Africa because akafuna abantu abamaziyo ukuthi ubani, and would say certain things about him that will end up affecting his form. That's my concern. I'm not talking about his ability on the ball, because some people can be good, but ngenxa ukuthi there's too much pressure, then they end up not performing as well as they could have. So that's just my only concern with him. But he's been invited to do my trials with the Chiefs. He agreed to do it, so I'm guessing he's open to making a move to Chiefs. But we will see what happens. And I've not seen him play, so I won't lie. If you have seen him play, let me know how good of a player he is down in the comment section below. And I will see you tomorrow. Please vote for SAMUKELISIWE MTHEMBU. Link on the comment section. I will pin it on the comment section. It's also in the description. It's free if you have Facebook, guys. Check out this video, watch it. I know you'll enjoy it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I will see you tomorrow, and until next time, remember, equals alphelumoya.